Okay then guys, and welcome to Golden Axe. This was a launch game in the UK and US, and despite what everybody says, it's actually a really good conversion. So let's go then. I remember seeing this back in the day, and I was stunned by how good it was. Big fan of the original arcade game. I always used to like playing Tyrus Flare, but we'll use the Gilius because he's a lot easier when playing on your own. And it's basically a scrolling fighter, but unlike a lot of scrolling fighters of the time, it had a fantasy theme. A lot of them were very gritty. You had like the likes of Double Dragon, Final Fight, although I think Final Fight was a little later. And this was just something a bit different. You had your three characters: Tyrus Flare, Gilius Thunderhead. Is it Gilius Thunderhead? Yeah, I think it's Gilius Thunderhead, and Axe Battler, who nobody uses unless they have to. That's what I reckon, anyway. And it's just really cool. Lots of fantastical locations. 1 minute you're fighting along the back of a turtle. The next minute you're flying across a giant eagle, and you're basically off to find Death Adder, because for some reason he's like this nasty bastard who's just basically been killing relatives, mates, dogs, you name it. He's probably killed someone. So you might recognise this guy, this chicken leg dinosaur, and that's because he's from Altered Beast. Altered Beast was by the same guy who made this. So we've actually got a making of Altered Beast coming up soon in Retro Gamer, and hopefully we'll be able to do the same for Golden Axe. But it's just a really great fun little game. Oops. The moves, you don't really get a huge amount of moves. You've got your normal hack and slash. I can't get off a guy now, so I can't show you the other things. If you double tap in one direction, left or right, you'll do that little rush, as you can see there, and then you can press MFR button to basically do an attack. And that's it really. It is fairly straightforward, as a lot of scrolling fighters are. And as with a lot of scrolling fighters, it is a lot more fun when you're playing with a friend. But I've always had a soft spot for Golden Axe, and I really do think that this is a fantastic conversion. In fact, I go as far as to say that this is the best home conversion you can get. Pretty sure it didn't come out on the Sharp X 6800 million, whatever the hell it's called. And yeah, this is just really solid. It's much better than the Amiga version. Obviously, the 8-bit computer ones couldn't really compare to it. And it's just really good fun. So you can see in the background there that you've got Turtle Village, so you'll be riding on the back of a giant turtle in a minute. Great visuals, nice big chunky characters. What more could you ask for? You've even got the little bonus rounds like this, where the little pixies come along, and you basically twat them to get your gear back. Now each character has got a certain level of magic, as you can see up in the top. Gilius is relatively weak, but he can boost his stuff quite quickly. So I think overall he's probably the best character. You've got your nice fantasy map there showing your journey. And you're looking at 6 levels. Now interestingly, with the Mega Drive version, you do actually get a 7th level after you complete the game. So it's just good value for money. Great music. The Mega Drive does a really good job of catching the music from the original game. If we'll quickly look at the rules, so you've got jump. There's your standard hack. If you press jump and hack together, you'll basically do that back attack, which is quite useful. And if you double tap and jump and then hold down, you'll do that stabbing move. And that's it really. There's not a huge amount of different enemies, as with a lot of games of this type. You know, you get palette swaps to show that they're slightly tougher than the identical looking ones that you fought a few minutes ago. But you have got things like skeletons, which are real bastards. You've got various little dinosaurs that you can take out and get on. We're going to meet one right now, this dude. And And that's really it. It's a simple game, but it's a fun game. And I just adore the fantasy theme of it. I was a big, huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons growing up, and this scratched that particular itch nicely. Oops. So we'll take out this guy. I'll use my magic in a minute so you can see it. In terms of the arcade, this is pretty accurate. Obviously, when you run them side by side, you can see that the Mega Drive does fall down in quite a few areas, but it's still really, really good. And basically, if you had this as a kid when you got your Mega Drive at launch, you would have been so happy with it. Oops. So we'll take out these guys. Come on, you bugger. So, and then we'll use my magic here. And then this will basically do 3 hits on all the enemies. And each person has got different elements. So Tyrus Flare has got fire, Gilius has got lightning, and Axe Battler has got the power of earth, and he's able to summon up huge like rock explosions. So you want to get the green dude because he's basically giving you some meat. And otherwise, just twat the fairies, get your potions, pixies, fairies, whatever, they're not real. And on to the next stage. And now you'll basically now see that you're on the back of the turtle. There's his eye there. And that's it. So this is Darren Jones from Retro Gamer Magazine. I'm going to be cutting short now because the battery on my camera is running out. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and look out for more Mega Drive updates and Mega Drive playthroughs as and when I put them up. Thanks for your time, guys.